So of course here we are, the Raw after TLC, with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. So of course we began with an ego stroke. Had to. That's just the way Raw is going to begin. With Triple H, Stephanie bringing in Randy Orton. Orton cut a bit of a promo. And then John Cena taking over, because John Cena has to. Then saying that Randy Orton should take on Daniel Bryan for the main event. So I'll jump from that right to the main event. For some strange reason, Daniel Bryan and Orton put on ridiculously fantastic matches on free TV. But it just does not seem to translate as well to a pay-per-view setting. These two guys hit almost every single move. There was no RKO, but every single move got tossed out in this match. Beautiful back and forth, fantastic. Crowd loved it. Great to watch from the home audience. And Daniel Bryan wins by DQ. Take that, people who thought we were going to see a fair end to this match. Cena comes down to White Knight for the Troll eats an RKO. So I guess Royal Rumble triple threat match. Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Randy Orton for the title. Could be interesting. Now, beyond that, there was a tremendous amount of tag matches. Don't forget, there's a lot of tag matches in tonight's Raw. Show or Ray Big, or Big Stereo, Ray Show, whatever you want to call them, took on the Real Americans. No, they took on the Rhodes Dynasty. That's right. And they got the pinfall. Okay, solid match. The Real Americans took on. Okay, they didn't take on. So many different tag matches. Because Ryback and Axel, so Axel or Kurt Back, took on Tons of Funk, and that was when Brodus Clay finally fully cleaved himself from that match. And then attacked Sweet Tea afterwards. And then as Sweet Tea laid on the outside, writhing in pain, R. Wood, or Xavier Truth, or Woody Truth, whatever they want to call their tag team, brought the Funkadactyls in for a dance-off. Oh, that's right. The Real Americans took on the world's strongest tag team of Mark Henry and Big E Langston. They just got demolished. There was a spot in this match where Mark Henry threw Big E Langston into a spear position into, I think it was, Swagger in the turnbuckle. So, running shoulder tackle from Big E Langston. Devastating. Being hurled by Mark Henry. Uber devastating. That's got like a power level well over 9,000. WWEers got to vote for who would be partners with CM Punk to take on the Shield. Pick the Usos. And big spear from Roman Reigns. He hits Punk this time as opposed to Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, 3. Nice match. Solid match. Ironically, they didn't do that much in the way of backstage, which actually helped this Raw a lot. Next week's Raw is Good Santa versus Bad Santa, so that's probably going to be horrible. See what else on any of the matches. Oh yeah, Bellas and Natalya took on Alicia Fox, Tamina, and AJ. AJ got the pin on Nikki after Nikki took a sweet super kick from Tamina, and then a not so decent Shining Wizards. So that was the majority of your Raw. There was Randy Orton actually cut a promo in regular human speech patterns as opposed to his more Shatner-esque way of doing it. And it was pretty solid. More or less saying that everyone in the back and all the fans should kiss his ass. Okay, good, solid, effective heel promo. He's coming into his own as a heel, which is good. He really needs this. He needs authority to kind of be like, we got your back, but we're not going to get involved. He needs that, you know, you've got the corporate backing, but they're not out there helping you all the time. He needs that. That gives him enough heat that he can transfer into every direction and against the majority of people he's taking on. CM Punk called out Triple H and instead got Shawn Michaels. Just decent. Those two guys could probably put on a pretty solid match if this would have been the, you know, Shawn Michaels of like 4 or 5 years ago, not the current Shawn Michaels of now. And Bray Wyatt finally decided that, you know, Daniel Bryan is a coward and a liar. And that he truly understands what his sister was telling him all along. And then he looks at the empty rocking chair. Everything with the rocking chair, that was Sister Abigail. Beautiful and creepy. You know, we hit this really bizarre dearth pretty much from like Battleground to like TLC, where it was just horrible. Just did not make sense. It appears now. Oh wait. Oh, and Ziggler beat Fandango. How could I forget a Ziggler match? Solid match. Good. It was a recap, of course, from their match the night before. But things are actually starting to seem to kind of pick up some speed, which normally is what happens between, you know, the end of the year. You'll have your 2 blow-off shows, then you'll go right into the Royal Rumble. Rumble runs right to Mania.